can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here! And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay! Fine.
Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent.
Taking flight.
Bang! What a splash!
And he gets directed into the corner.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent! A running elbow drop.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta talk. Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael. It just...
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Clothesline.
Oh, man. What the leg? Look at this. She just tossed the leg.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. The champion just chucking the competition around like they're nothing. That has to claw at the challenger in some way.
And they were just sent flying on that one. The challenger enduring the punishment. Into a powerbomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Oh, right to the gut. Oh, roll up here. No, a kick out.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
And she reversed it. Lot of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. And he tosses him back in now. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike. Incredible height. Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
Inverted atomic drop incoming.
Ooh. Big boost. And a senton. Stone Cold Stunner.
It's over.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, what a double team. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Oh, yeah, she is feeling it. Her energy is contagious. The WWE Universe is pumped. I'm pumped. Corner and a couple back elbows to follow.
He gets the tag. Unique pinning combination.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
This battle rages on. A humiliating slap.
Range down an elbow in retaliation. Caught with a cutter.
Sent hard into the corner.
Double big back body drop. Bam! JCJ just couldn't get out of harm's way there.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
I've got just the thing to keep the crowd on their feet. You want in? This one's got your name written all over it. Are you ready?
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from India, weighing in at 228 pounds,
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the Multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny Champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
I've got a live event.
What the hell?
That is...
Why should we care?
We're already... If...
I'm not.
What could...
My partner.
I can't...
Let's roll.
Hell...
Come to my side of town. Lately it's been going down.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster.
That was fifth shoulders down. The cover. No way.
It was almost all over, almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Waiting for their opponent to make it to their feet.
They do a somersault reverse DDT. Holy moly.
There's 2. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well...
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
From India, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Villain!
I don't think this guy's afraid of it. This superstar didn't just walk into the lion's den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one again. Down around with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Shoulders down. Is it enough?
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. And a good strong kick out there.
He's trying to get this done fast, looking to avoid going into deep waters.
Oh.
Devastating elbow. Elbow drop. Big elbow.
Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
No escape from these punches. Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Coast to coast.
Wow, what execution. But I don't know who's left, worse for wear.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Taking flight.
Big impact. And he continues to take relentless offense here.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
And his gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go. So of course the WWE Universe is excited.
Vicious right forearm. He's able to counter that.
Nowhere. And that can vanquish Axiom.
2. And they're still in this.
I do not know how you survive that.
Staying alive there is unheard of.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this.
Up into an inverted DDT.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Look at this! The dive! Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
No way!
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win. Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
No way!
Suicide dive.
Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Sky high.
Oh my, apron senton.
He's just having his way now. No regrets, no second thoughts.
He's on a roll and looking unstoppable.
Pull the hair. Into a mat slam. Ooh.
And look now, just unleashing a frenzy of brutality. Strikes over and over again.
Oh man, meeting the barricade.
Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not.
Face, meet, knee.
He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Clearly lost in the moment. Axiom better snap out of it. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Coming in fresh, we've got the last competitor entering the gauntlet.
Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
I love being on the black and gold brand. Such exciting talent here. You know, bam!
Man, earth-shattering.
Wesley is in serious danger.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Man, oh man, what resilience.
He's got to be running on instinct alone.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again. Into the pinfall for the victory.
Gets the elimination and the win.
Here is your winner,
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the ball.
I'd question your strategy.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table. Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery box, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show. Oh, and a stomp right to the back. Oh, a debilitating elbow drop.
Oh my God, springboard moonsault! Whoa! The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
You gotta expect some lumps and bumps in the chamber.
Bang! She's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
And right now, Andre Chase is next to stop from there. Oh no!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Cover! 2. Oh, roll the shoulder out at the last moment.
I thought for sure he was done.
Then we see Chase.
Boom! Spikes him down.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
In front of DDT! Spiked. He counters with a great reversal. Boom! Did you hear the double leg takedown? Gonna stack them up here. Look at him. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Kick out just before 2.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Into the cover. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson. And there's the cover. Shoulder up before the count.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Closed fist connects. Shoulders down.
One elimination down, but the end's not here. The pressure's only growing in the chamber, just so you know.
Oh, look at this suplex.
Oh my God, into a powerbomb.
Vicious right forearm.
Snapmare takeover.
Boom! Oh, nasty. Uh-oh. Elbow drop. Oh, an elbow drop. We'll see.
Uh-oh, there's a submission on the way. It's in.
Bigger 4-leg lock.
Rope trip.
Oh, look at this. He's trying to turn it. He does. Turn. Look at the timing.
From the top.
German suplex. Send it to the corner.
Jaw-shattering boot.
Looking to get airborne here. Caught with the elbow.
And he avoids what was coming.
What a kick. And Chase looked outsmarted.
Looks like Nathan Frazier is next into the chaos of the chamber.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. And Jensen gets that turn back on him. Oh my goodness, not from up there!
And you just can't make mistakes like that inside the chamber.
The opposition has to smell blood in the water after that bad one.
Andre Chase with a predicted what was coming.
Jensen down, and he might be out.
2!
And we've got the final 4 superstars in the chamber, still a bit far from the finish.
Andre climbs what's on his mind, and that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack.
He gets out of the way.
Big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now. He gets into the ring.
To put Chase away. No kick.
In position and now muscling up their opponent for a devastating crucifix bomb. 2. Oh no! What impact!
Now only 3 superstars are left standing within the Elimination Chamber.
2 count.
It all comes down to this. Only 2 superstars remain in the Elimination Chamber. Hudson will come back after that.
2 count. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of...
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there... is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title.
From the top! He landed rough there.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Placing him in the corner. Boom! Boot!
Nice.
Count along if you want. The 10 beats of the Byron.
Shot after shot after shot.
Beats of the Byron. Endless bombardment from the champion. The challenger has to be rocked. Spiked with a Uranagi. Might be going high risk here. Boom! Boom!
Uh-oh. Look at this. He just tossed a leg. How about the strength of the champ? Just flinging off the challenger.
Up high. Splash.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Yes, there's the tag.
Oh, clothesline.
Drops the leg, picking up speed.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Spine buster. Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Oh, with authority. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
And that looked like a rag doll being thrown around.
The champ taking command.
And Becky's confidence looked rocked after that. Belly to belly!
My goodness.
Stone Cold Stunner!
It's over! My goodness!
Nice takedown. Stack them up. For the title.
And the glory.
Shoulders are down to retain. Champ's down. This one's for everything. Shoulder shoots up before two.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Constant pressure being kept on Becky.
The man's got to figure something out. And gets sent right into the corner.
Manages to reverse it.
Lynch reversing the momentum on her.
Time now for Becky to get her entered.
The champion into the pin. Retains. No! Challenger kicks out.
So close. That could have been it.
And that was a well-executed attack.
I know this doesn't apply to you, Saxton, but a hair pull's really painful.
I can imagine. Becky moves out of the way.
She counters it.
She might be able to start mounting something here.
She's able to turn things around, and she might be back in it.
Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
He's in straight-up attack mode.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Stone Cold Stunner!
It's over!
So here we go for the championship.
What was that? He had him exactly where he wanted him.
A striking blow.
Knife edge chop.
Elbow finds the mark. Springboard kick, and we're not done yet.
Exploder suplex.
Did the champ jump? Shoulders down to retain.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Billy and Cole.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This...
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything.
Ah, the hero of the moment. It's about damn time.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy greeting I was expecting for someone who just signed here. What's going on?
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the Unity titles from them, I was hoping for more of the same here on SmackDown.
And that's what you're gonna get. We were all on the same page. What's with the attitude?
You haven't heard? We've lost the WWE Championship.
Somebody beat Cody? Oh, we must have been so focused on Becky and Seth that I missed that.
He didn't lose the title in a match. Mutiny stole it. Io Sky made off with one of our most prestigious championships in the midst of their most vicious attack yet.
If I'd have been there, I'd have stopped them.
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So I've got a board who won't act, Cody in the hospital, a locker room in disarray, and no idea how we're gonna get the undisputed WWE title back.
I'll go take it from them. Mutiny is trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece at a time. I'm not gonna let them get away with that.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. I have it on good authority that Io has taken the championship to Japan. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on what could be a wild goose chase?
Hell yeah. Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before I bring the chaos and take down Mutiny.
Okay, good luck. We'll be counting on you.
Come to my side of town. Lately it's been going.
Weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy. Just something about him reminds me of myself. But anyway, I'm guessing you're here in hot pursuit of a missing championship?
Could be. You have some intel?
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title, and she wiped me out.
She beat you?
Like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled up and put a whooping on the both of us.
Wait, Chosen beat up you and Io Sky?
What, beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the WWE belt off of Io on the river.
Wait, now you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and La Congrejita Loca went off to celebrate.
La Congrejita Loca from Lucha Magica? How did she get involved in this?
Locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen was out in the arena parading around with the belt like he beat LA Knight for it. That would never happen. Guy is unstoppable.
I'm going to go have a talk with Chosen.
I think that means you're gonna jump him. You know, I'm supposed to team with him tonight.
Find yourself another partner.
You got LA Knight's number?
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything. Stay protected.
Oh. Oh.
Chosen, I kicked your ass once, and unless you give me that stolen belt, I'll do it again.
I don't have your belt.
Paragon said you won it off EO in a card game.
I did. But then...
But then... what?
Then... the fire of my heart. The sun I orbit around. The one true love of my life. La Congrijita Loca. She took it with her to Mexico to remember me by.
You gave her the undisputed WWE Championship as a memento?
Yes. Now I have neither my title or my love.
You are ridiculous. It's obvious she didn't take the title to Mexico to remember you. She took it to defend it in a match.
It was... oh, a lie? No!
I guess I'm headed to Mexico. I really hope Aldous reimburses me for these flights.
Please tell her. Chosen still loves her.
No.
house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
You can keep your so-called undisputed title. I knew it the second I held it. That is a bootleg replica belt.
Of course it is. Io didn't tell you. She took the real belt with her. I didn't see any harm in using the fake one I took from that egomaniac Chosen to sell at Arena Estatal. He is cute, though. And obsessed with me. Maybe Chosen's not so bad. What do you think?
I don't give a damn. Look, where did Io take the real WWE Championship?
The WWE Archives.
The WWE Archives?
You are Mutiny, see?
See, I'm Mutiny through and through. Just trying to keep it on the down low so I can really stick it to WWE when they least expect it.
Then you know Mutiny's taking the belt there to destroy it with everything else at the Archives.
Everything?
When your friends erase the history of WWE forever, it will be a blow they will never recover from. You must be so disappointed to be missing the fun tonight.
I think I'll be there right on time.
To save you, for he gave his only begotten son.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped her. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
It's not enough for Mutiny to throw the entire company into a civil war. Now they're actively trying to destroy our legacy.
That's why we need superstars like this, who give a damn about what made this business what it is today. What a clothesline in the corner.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here. From the top.
Elbow drop, good Lord.
Shows you how committed this competitor is to winning the title.
Unbelievable athleticism.
A big showing of agility from the champ there.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Ooh! Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Oh my, what a splash. Comes crashing down with a big-time splash. She's saying, it's on, WWE Universe. Let's go.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. Boom.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory. Backed up. She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has. Shoulder tackle. Oh. Io able to fend her off.
Io with a turnaround.
Uh-oh.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
Cutter.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it? Kick out. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
From the top.
She completely missed there. Boom. That puts her on the...
Driving the face down. Can the champ recover from that?
Makes the cover.
We have a new champion! And with that victory, the undisputed WWE Championship belt is coming back to Raw and SmackDown, right where it belongs.
I don't know, Seth.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me so. Any doubts I harbored about you and your partner have been assuaged and eliminated. Any other crow I should eat?
I feel like that was 2 buffet helpings at least. It did turn out to be a wild goose chase after all.
But you caught the goose and saved the legacy of this championship. Not to speak of the entire WWE Archives collection.
It's about time.
I suppose my only small bone to pick is your theft of Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for your entrance tonight.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. And I don't regret it either because that entrance, that was badass.
I suppose the only thing I can say is... oh, hell yeah!
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.